Right, go on. How we're looking, boys and girls?
Guy's back in his shed and back to basics.
Cameras in place. Microphone.
To discover more about the science of batteries.
What do I say? Check, check, 1, 2. So what I'm going to do a bit of an experiment to show you how a battery works.
They are all small pouches of chemical reactions, discovered by a science genius in 1799.
Alexander Volta. He was the man that sussed the voltage job out. Right, what we've got here, we've got a tatey, right? We need two dissimilar metals. We've got one of your Nan's posh, that's not mine, one of your Nan's posh silver spoons. You got that? And I see that you can see me. We've got here, we've just got a nail, which is a zinc nail. You got that? We're going to stick that in the tatey, right? And there we've got your Nan's silver spoon, right? How we're looking? What we've here is a battery. We're going to put the negative on the nail and the positive on the silver spoon. Look, 1.1 volts out of a tatey. Yeah, so what we've got here is an electron flow, and what the zinc is doing is giving away its electrons, and the silver spoon is a greedy bugger, and it's receiving them. It wants them all, right? It wants them all. The tatey, because it's acidic, allows the chemical reaction to take place. That makes that become a battery. If we put something in between those, it'll power it. So whether it's a light bulb, a calculator, an electric motor, anything in between there, it will power it. Obviously, we're not going to get a lot of power out of that, but we can do something.
With a second cell for a bit more voltage and some hot wiring skills.
Hang on, don't rush me.
Guy's potato battery.
Hang on, can you see us?
Can power a calculator.
Bloody hell, man.
Go on, give me some complicated mathematics to put into the calculator. 1 + 1 = 2.
This principle of two metals and an electrolyte is the same principle that underpins every battery in every electric vehicle.
Press the button.
But there is a potential downside to the chemical recipe that makes a battery. A risk that concerns many consumers. Fire. A number of high-profile incidents from around the world have seen cars burst into flames.
The electric car's battery components were left burning and exploding in the street.
Guy's going to find out if this is a risk he might face during his record attempt.
2 jobs today. Job number 1, how easy is it to set light to an electric car? Job number 2, how easy is it to put out an electric car that's on fire?
The Horriber Myra Test Centre in Leicestershire brutally tests batteries to destruction. Today, a new battery will be subjected to the worst-case scenario, a short circuit caused by the cells being ruptured during a high-speed collision on a motorway or drag strip.
How we're looking? We're ready for action? We've got a relay. I'm going to control that with this little switch. That's going to swing the big breaker in there, which is then going to join those 2 wires together, which then should hopefully set light to the battery. And if it gets out of hand, we've got these boys. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to get the visor down. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, she's away, boys. Let me pull that down. Instant. Instant.
But aside from some charred cables, the battery has not burst into flames. These latest cells have multiple fuses designed to stop overloads from reaching the battery.
Plan B, come on, stand by.
Even using a metal plate to short-circuit as many terminals as possible doesn't make the battery catch fire.
Oh, these things aren't easy to blow up.
There's only one thing left to try. Apply an external heat source. But again, this latest design of battery pack remains intact.
So a lot of this stuff is flame resistant as well.
If that had been a tank of petrol, I would have had a blazing long time ago. The kitchen sink's been at it. Yeah, they're safe as houses.